Guys, this is Mil. Today we are gonna talk about how I paint or how I hand brush my Gundams. As you guys can see, I'm showing you right now. This is hand brushed. It's pretty smooth, and I do it right on the railing. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do it and what paint I use and how I paint. A lot of people were asking how I paint this Gundams, and they were really curious how smooth it is. And I'm gonna show here is another video of my paint, my hand brushed paintings. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's pretty smooth for hand brushing. You know, a lot of people were curious how I do this, and I'm gonna show you what I use. I use different paints. I mainly use acrylics, so I love acrylic paints. They're easy, they're non-toxic, and you can use water to thin your paints, and I really like them. You can, I have Accretion, Testers, Model Master, and Tamiya. And when I use the brush, sorry about my brush is kind of worn out, but this is the brush I use. I got this brush at Hobbytown, and it's around, like, they come in packs, so they're around $6, $5.79 or something, so they're pretty good. And yeah, this brush are very smooth, and you can see very fine brush. I really like this brush. So hey guys, just to let you know, I just want to give you a heads up that I just get back to Gundams because of the coronavirus, and I'm still learning. And yeah, I paint this RX-78, and I'm gonna show you guys how I paint. So we're gonna paint the white body with dark gray finish, and yeah, we're gonna paint it gray instead of white, so I want to change it up a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. And I use the box as a platform, so when I paint it, and I keep it on the runners. So if you guys, it's up to you if you guys want to keep it on the runners or not, but I prefer it on the runners, so it's easier for me to paint. And yeah, I opened up the paint, and we're going to use the gray, and I'm spraying a little bit of water. You guys can see I'm going to spray a little bit, just a little bit, like you can see that right there. Just a little bit of water, maybe one more. So I mix it with that amount of water. I'm going to focus it on there, and what I do, and I add some more, and I mix it. That's how I thin my paints. Some of you, like I said guys, I'm still new, so some of you might disagree, but this is how I do it. I keep it so it will be fine. So yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint the gun. We mix it well like that. So, and then we just apply it. Like I said, this is the first coat. I don't prime my Gundam, so yeah, I don't prime it, so you guys can see. I just do it that way, and yeah, and we're gonna see how it looks like after. So I don't use primer, so you guys can see. I'm just coating it, so it will have a it's light coat. As you can see, there's like brush strokes, still some brush strokes. So yeah, all right guys, so this is the first base coat, no primer. As you can see, it's scribbled in there, whatever, but it's gonna look good as more coats been applied. the thinner your paint, the better, I want to say. And you have to let it dry for about 15 to 20 minutes each time. So yeah, we're gonna see how the second base coat. Oh, actually, I'm gonna flip the runner. I love painting this on runners because it's easier. And we're gonna flip the runner and paint the other side. Flip the runner. What I do, I just like run the paint like that, just like that, so it's easier. So you guys can see, just run it through, just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is like the first base coat, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys when it's done. Guys, so as you can see, I painted the back of the runners. I painted it while it's on the runners. It's easier, you know, in my opinion. Yeah, it looks really good. I really like it. So yeah, we're gonna flip it and paint the top part. Alright guys, as you can see, it's looking good. Looking good. This is the first coat, and we're about to apply the second base coat. Remember guys, I don't use primer on this thing, so this is how I do it. It takes about 3 to 4 coats to really make it look clean. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do the second coat, second base coat right now. So we're gonna show you how it's gonna look like. So like that, you just like spread the paint like that, so you can see it's easy. But of course they're gonna have some like little dots, or what do you call it, like pieces, some like dry paint pieces. You want to remove those and you want to keep it even. There you go. This is second base, by the way, second coat. So it's already, as you can see, the first coat, second coat, big difference, you know. So yeah. All right, we're gonna keep going, and I'll show you guys when it's all done. So this is the second base coat. As you can see, it's very nice, and there's no, I mean, there's some brush strokes you can see, but it's still like, this is second base, so it's still light. So you're gonna see brush strokes like this, and thinning the paint with water is really good. With using acrylics, of course. So yeah, it's looking great. Looking. We're about to apply the third coat. As you can see, it's getting thicker and the paint is getting fuller. As you guys can see, I painted some of the runners, and we're gonna paint this one. As you can see, this one right here has some white showing, so we're gonna paint that. We're gonna take it easy on the paint. So that's how I paint this, and it really makes it look good, you know. So compared to this and that, you can see I fully covered it and I painted carefully, light coats, and that's how I do it. And yeah, as you can see, this one, it's already painted. Look at that, it's already been covered. Look at that, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is the third coat, and yeah, look at that guys, it's looking great. Pretty thick. Well, you know, I mean, paint wise. Yeah, and I'm using this Model Master. So yeah, look at that, and it's acrylic, and the way I thin it, it's I use water. So hope this helps guys, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Mill, and once you get, you know, once you cut it, of course you have to typically cut the nubs, and then sand it down and repaint it, touch it up, and you're good to go. And don't forget to subscribe guys, this really helps me make more videos. Bye.